Hi, I'm Chris Wade. I graduated from Duke in 2009, majoring in mechanical engineering and economics. While on campus, I helped run Devil's Delivery Service, a student run business that managed delivery operations for off campus restaurants, delivering to students on campus. I was also a counselor for Project Waves, the surfing, sailing, and kayaking pre orientation program. Was a member of Duke Venture Forward, which I think still exists but has a different name now, and then was also a member of the ATO fraternity. So when I graduated, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. Via engineering, I'd become interested in the energy and power sector, but was also interested in business more generally, having seen what running a small student business was like with DDS. So, with those two interests in mind, took a job with Merrill Lynch, now Bank of America Merrill Lynch's investment banking group, in their energy and power group. So, kind of a mix of energy and power, but also getting that core financial analysis skill training, which is a good lead into business generally, not just in finance. So I had a good 2 years there where, I really learned the core financial analysis skill set. And that career path often leads to private equity jobs. So after 2 years as an analyst, private equity firms come in and recruit analysts to join as associates. So at that point, after 2 years with Bank of America Merrill Lynch, I joined WinPoint Partners as an associate. WinPoint is a mid-market private equity firm in Chicago. I was from Chicago originally, so it was a cool opportunity to move back closer to home. And WinPoint was a generalist fund, so they invest in a wide range of companies, from manufacturers to business services companies to media companies. So I was interested in that because after 2 years in energy and power, I was interested in learning about a wider range of businesses. And then the move to private equity is cool because you see a much broader range of operations in companies. So, investment banking, you are helping companies buy and sell other companies or raise capital for themselves. In private equity, you're actually buying the full company. So you need to know everything about that, what that company does, how it runs its operations, what it's going to do to improve and grow. So you see a much broader scope of the business, which is cool, and it's something that I was very interested in. So I was at WinPoint for 3 years, typical associate program. Often after that, you go to business school. Instead of that, I had a cool opportunity to drop into one of the companies that WinPoint owned, a company called Taylor Wharton. And Taylor Wharton was a cryogenics manufacturing company, meaning they made storage tanks the size of a basketball court to store and transport liquefied gases. So liquid hydrogen, helium, oxygen at negative 150 degrees in a liquid state. And the cool plan there was we were trying to turn it into an alternative fuels company, use that equipment and technology to store and transport liquefied natural gas. So 2014, oil was $100 a barrel. If you converted your diesel engine to run on natural gas, you could cut your fuel bill in half. Unfortunately, when I joined 2014, price of oil promptly crashed from $100 a barrel to 50. So that end market completely blew up, and we ended up selling the company in 5 pieces through a bankruptcy. So tough outcome for the company, but it was a very cool experience for me getting to lead that process, since it really built on the financial analysis skills that had built in investment banking and private equity, but was then using those skills in a much broader scope to analyze the company, figuring out how we were going to break it apart into 5 pieces based on the business operations of those different units. So it was a cool path, starting in finance, but towards a much broader scope of a job, looking at a global manufacturing company very holistically. And then after that, I had a friend who'd been building software for 7 years. We'd been kicking around ideas on starting a software company. and we teamed up to start Trina in 2016. So you may think that a finance path to starting a software company is a big leap, but you actually build on, again, a lot of those skills that you develop in finance. A lot of those are very applicable to running a company generally. So, bit of a winding path, but one example of where starting out in traditional finance can lead you. So, hope that was helpful, and good luck figuring out the first couple steps out of college. And yeah, just know that the first couple steps can lead to a very wide range of outcomes depending on what you want to do and learn along the way. So, hope that helped.